Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Israel Adesanya and Daniel Kelly. All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. This is as accomplished a submission specialist as we've seen cross into the UFC in years. And other than the Damian Maia types, most guys just aren't used to facing opponents at this level. You got to think he'll be trying to get this fight to the canvas early so he can work to set up a submission.
This guy is a judo stylist, and judo stylists are ridiculously hard to take down. They're known for their core strengths, and they have great submission games to go with that.
Representing Auckland, New Zealand, here is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. He comes to the octagon with a whole lot of kickboxing experience and success, and largely that is translated in the big show. He could have come to the UFC several years ago. He wanted to make sure that he was ready, and the early returns are that he is most definitely ready. The takedown defense has been tested early on in his UFC career. Largely, it has held up. Let's see if Israel Adesanya can excite the masses yet again tonight.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and at all angles.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Daniel Kelly. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
There you go. First round, you ready? Are you ready?
All right, the wait is over. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, always interesting to see the early portions of an Israel Adesanya fight. You know how electric a striker this is. You know how proud New Zealand is to have him as a Kiwi in the UFC. But a lot of fighters are going to try to take him down and punish him on the ground. Not a lot of fighters are going to have success with that. See how the opposition chooses to attack Adesanya here tonight. Punches in bunches, timing perfect. You better play better defense than that. All right, so here we go with round one, and you gotta be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan. Every time out, it's his go punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it here tonight. sound defensively, blocks the shot. Oh, massive kick lands flush.
He's just picking him apart.
Over 3 minutes to go. Kelly gets the takedown.
Oh, he got reversed. It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Well, Summer got through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Adesanya. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Oh, good sequence there. The right hand followed by the left. Adesanya's moving to his left here, Joe, and it's a wise move trying to avoid the power in his opponent's left hand. Kelly gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Bam! Takes him right down. Reversal here. Nicely done. And he's going to try to take the back.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Tries to pass, but can't.
30 seconds now to go in round one. 20 seconds left.
Tries to pass, but cannot. Moves to half guard.
Round two is next. Look.
Exactly that. Change up your strikes. Boxing looks great. The kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's...
And here we go. Let's take a look at some of this action here. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
There you go. Second one, you ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Oh, nice strike landed there by Adesanya. Kelly's lower jaw could not look much worse, Joe. Extremely swollen at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it as this fight moves forward.
Nice. Straight left to the body. Check that.
How clean is that jab by Adesanya? Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in. Blocks that kick to the body.
Oh, he's getting some hip imbalance.
Back and forth we go here. Well, the offense has been there. He has landed some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. Finds his range with the jab. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Oh! Man.
Nice.
Oh! Unbelievable!
A huge barrage of strikes. He kept coming and finally landed one big bomb for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, a pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.
And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom!
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
This contest at 2 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
So another step in the right direction for the last style bender, New Zealand's Israel Adesanya, as he gets his hand raised yet again inside the octagon. Not a perfect performance necessarily, but another W, and that is all that matters as Adesanya continues to take shots at this division's elite.
My life be like